My partner says I'm paranoid, but I know what I saw. Every time I close my eyes, I hear the same words replaying in my head, "Don't tell them." I was in labor when everything fell apart. My father-in-law stormed into the delivery room and actually tried to hit me. My husband had to restrain him, and the shock sent our baby into distress. Even now, 3 weeks later, I can hardly believe it happened. Picture this: I'm 24, exhausted, in the middle of bringing my first child into the world, with my husband Caleb, 27, right by my side. And then, out of nowhere, his father George, 54 years old, comes barging into the room, furious, uninvited, and dangerous. He lifted his hand like he was about to strike me. Caleb grabbed him in a chokehold before he could touch me, and hospital security dragged him out. I was shaking, my body betraying me under the stress, and worst of all, our baby went into distress too. Now our family is shattered, and I honestly don't know what to do. How it got this bad. To really understand, I have to rewind. Caleb and I have been married for 2 years, and George has been a thorn in my side since day one. At first, I wondered if it was me overreacting. I'd cut ties with my own father at 18 after years of emotional abuse, so I worried maybe I was just projecting old wounds onto George. But no. His behavior quickly proved otherwise. George makes cruel, racist jokes at family gatherings. He mocks Caleb's career, like nothing he does is good enough. He talks to his wife, Martha, like she's a servant instead of his partner. Meanwhile, Martha, sweet, kind Martha, has been nothing but loving to me. She's like the mother I always wished I had, which makes this entire mess so much harder. For the record, I don't have issues with men. My stepdad is one of the best people in my life. My brother's my rock. My problem is with abusers. And George is exactly that. The pregnancy. Last year, Caleb and I found out we were expecting. After 2 heartbreaking miscarriages, we kept it quiet for 3 months. We only told our moms. Martha respected our wishes without question. But George? He twisted it into something ugly. He told Caleb that the only reason I kept it secret was because of my daddy issues. Then, when we decided not to find out the baby's gender, because we wanted the surprise, George accused me of planning to abort if it was a boy. Can you imagine? I was floored. For the record, I was actually hoping for a boy. I have incredible men in my life. A son would have been a blessing. But George had to poison it. The pregnancy itself was rough. Morning sickness hit me so hard I barely gained weight. Cramping, bleeding, bed rest, it felt like a constant battle. My doctor kept a close watch, and somehow we made it all the way to 43 weeks. Exhausting, but doable. And through all of it, George got worse. He hated my plan for a natural birth. Kept comparing me to Martha, who'd needed a C-section years ago after severe complications. What he conveniently ignored. That surgery left Martha unable to have more children. He weaponized her trauma against me. The cruelty didn't stop there. He told Caleb our baby probably wouldn't survive. He joked that pregnancy would ruin my body and Caleb would lose interest in me. One hateful jab after another. Caleb's way of coping? He'd brush it off, say his dad was joking, or change the subject. He grew up filtering out George's abuse, it was survival for him. But for me, it meant George kept spewing poison unchecked. Eventually, I started avoiding him altogether. Caleb supported that, even though he still visited his parents. We both agreed, our baby